Hey folks, Craig from the Vinyl Record Player. Got another vinyl finds. I'm going to call this one the Legends That Have Recently Passed edition. Vinyl finds. Buckle up. All right, so we're back. So I just wanted to do a quick vinyl finds. Been an interesting couple of weeks, certainly in terms of rock and roll history, a lot of legends passing, etc., etc. Let's just get right into it. How about Martha and the Vandellas Live? I think this is from 67 or 68. I got this for an affordable $2. I'm not expecting a lot out of this. I have read a lot now that I've purchased it, of course, that there's a lot of, maybe it's not the nicest sounding pressing. I imagine it's very similar to the Jerry Butler pressing of his live album from 68. I'm not sure if live albums were really the best recorded. Maybe until about 70. Again, that's just me throwing stuff at a wall. But I'm excited. This is my first Martha and the Vandellas LP, and I've also bought something from Martha herself, her debut solo album, which was, I believe, like 74 or something. So nice pickup, especially for $2. I think it's in decent shape, which is not too bad. Another one, you see this cover in the wild. Like, you're gonna leave this behind? Like, are you? Ask yourself that. If you're a collector of records and you see this cover in the wild and you're like, no, that's not for me. I don't know what you're doing then. I don't know what you're doing. I gotta be honest. I'm like, I don't know, what's this person doing? Anyway, Rick James, I have not listened to this yet. This is from 79, I believe. Yeah, it looks like 79. Busting out of L7. He's busting and he's brought some ladies, conveniently. Nice work, Rick. I have not heard this yet. I'm not sure that I'm in a heavy funk mode at this point. But I'm actually kind of excited to hear this one. I just the cover alone, I'm like, can't leave this in the store. Can't leave it. Rick James, busting out of the L7. Busting makes him feel good, as they say. And on the recent past artists, let's talk about the best of Ian and Sylvia. Look at that foxy mid to later 60s couple. Some Canadians here, classic Canadians. Obviously authors of such classics as Four Strong Winds. Is that You Were On My Mind? You Were On My Mind. Anyway, I have not gotten much into Ian and Sylvia despite my heritage from the north. But I'm excited. A gentleman on, I think it was maybe on Mazzy's channel or something, was big-upping their version of Four Strong Winds. Of course, I only knew the Neil Young version, which is obviously just blow away outstanding from the There Comes a Time LP. This is probably like 67, 68, but it's a compilation of their early stuff. Kind of psyched to hear it, have not heard it yet. R.I.P. Ian Tyson, by the way, Canadian legend. Also rancher in Alberta. I've seen this album before many a time, but I like Roy Buchanan, part of the Telecaster Mafia. There's the man himself, looking rockin', doing his thing. Real interesting story. This gentleman, like hot guitarist, but never really embraced. Never really made the big money. I think he had label issues too. This was Polydor. This is his second album. He also he's one of those guitarists that, has to have a singer because he's not a singer. But I'm actually psyched to hear this one. I have heard the first one and it's great. His singer that sings with him, he's not the best singer, but he has moments. And I assume there are going to be those moments on this one too. Roy Buchanan, certainly I would say his earlier stuff I'm more a fan of. He gets into some deep funk type of riffing later, in the 78, 80 type of albums. But anyway, this one, really cool. Picked it up. What do we got? $5.95 for this stuff. Aretha Rives. This is like a completion thing. I think it was Marsha P, I think. Or just Marsha. I'm pretty sure it's Marsha P. Anyway, she showed this the other week, and I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, bought it. And yeah, looking forward to it. Apparently, a bit of a kind of more leftover tracks from the I Never Loved a Man the Way That I Love You sessions. But it's Aretha. It's prime Aretha. This is right the beginning of the Wexler era. And yeah, all fantastic music. On another one of the RIP tips here, we got Wind on the Water. David Crosby. Graham Nash. Got this for 93 cents. 93. Wow. I have no idea. But we'll see. A lot of people love these guys more than they love CSN. Although, who are those people? Who are those people? Anyway, good pickup for 99 bucks. There they are. RIP, obviously David Crosby. Seemed like a bit of a grump, but seemed like like a guy you could have some fun with, for sure. Anyway, RIP to David, and keep rocking, Graham. We get to our second last one. Okay, I saw this cover. I was like, okay, I do not condone tobacco use at all, friends. But I'm like, is this cool AF or is it me? And I don't think it's me. Look at that. It's Stanley Turrentine. A little bit of a jazz. I believe he's a saxophonist. I started listening to his stuff. I like it. It's easy to listen to. Anyway, this is a compilation on the CTI label from I believe around 73 or 74. Got this one for $5. And again, this cover, I was like, can't leave you behind, Stanley. Can't do it. And on a final RIP tip, obviously, Jeff Beck. This is not a vinyl find per se, as it is the night that Jeff Beck passed. I had no idea. I was just like, what? All of a sudden I'd go on, and I still had no idea. I'd go on the stream of the Vinyl Archivist. He's spinning this record, which is a live, I think it's a live recording, probably in Japan. Beck Bogert in a piece live. This would be probably 72, 73 era. I'm listening to the album, I'm like, whew, rah, kid, rocking. Anyway, I went on Discogs and I bought it immediately. I'm like, oh my God. And I got it for like something like $8 plus $5 shipping, so it was like a great deal. And anyway, then about half hour later, I'm on the stream, I'm commenting, I'm like, man, I can't believe how rocking this is. Then I recognize, oh, Jeff Beck has passed. Did not know. Don't watch as much news as I used to, gotta be real. But RIP Jeff, yeah, from what I've heard of this album, just on the Vinyl Archivist stream, just riffing, just hot. Jeff doing some great work. Anyway, as well, obviously Carmine and Peace, and Bogert. Timothy? No. Anyway, I'll figure that out. The Bogert gentleman, obviously also a Vanilla Fudge and Cactus alumnus. I think it's Tim. I think it's Tim Bogert. Anyway, might be wrong. Whatever the case, like and subscribe. Obviously you should if you're here. Remember, liking and subscribing, completely free, makes you feel beautiful inside. At any rate, that'll be it for me and the Vinyl Finds today. Thanks for sticking around for what I would call the Legends That Have Passed version of Vinyl Finds. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.